Welcome back to Chunner Studio. I haven't seen you so long. Hope you still remember us. My name is Chunner, principal with Houston Ballet. This is my partner, Alyssa Springer, demi soloist with Houston Ballet.
So if you haven't seen our first video in this series yet, it's our basic partnering tips video. You should probably go back and watch that first because a lot of the concepts that we talked about in that video will help you out so much in this video.
Today we're going to talk about Promenade. I have been asking to do this tutorial forever. Now we finally got a chance, and the Promenade is very important because it actually shows up in most of the ballet.
The most basic promenade is probably with the woman in first arabesque on point. The man will hold her waist and walk in a circle, keeping her on her leg, because that is the axis that she's rotating around. We'll complete a full circle.
So make sure you have more weight on her supporting leg. So with her tutu, sometimes it's very hard to see where her leg is, and on stage with the lighting and everything, you have to be calm and just put her as much as you could on her leg, and the girls have to trust the guys that he could do it. If you manage it how to do a normal waist promenade, and you can challenge yourself with a pound-shaped promenade. And pound-shaped promenade is one of my favorite promenade because it is hard, but once you got her weight on your hand, you can do it easily, and sometimes it could go faster than two hands promenade.
Oh, and for the women, when you're in penché, it's important to remember that the guy has got you. You can trust him to hold you. He has your waist in his hands, so I think the tendency is to try and pull back off of your standing leg to feel more comfortable, but really just trust, and you can put your weight forward. It's actually better for the guy because then he can feel where the limit is.
There's another promenade that you just remind me that I need to talk about. It's one shoulder, one hand. This is the promenade that seems very easy, but it's very hard. Our hand is in a relationship with her hands that we don't change during the promenade. There's another promenade that I think I need to talk about. It happens in the Ballet. You really have her weight on your arm, and you can use your elbow to stick with your body. So you can, instead of doing this, holding just with your muscle, you can use a little bit of your body weight to counterbalance with the girls.
And for the women, all I can say is just hold your core. It'll be easier for the guy to feel you, and that's pretty much all we can do.
Yes. Come this way.
Oh, sorry. When I think of promenades with the hand, the first thing that comes to my mind is Sleeping Beauty, Act 1, Rose Adagio, but it's also in her third act, Pas de deux with the Prince. She will do an attitude promenade just with a hand grip with her men.
The hand promenade, sometimes I really need to make sure that we have the S shape for the hand. So this is S shape. Sometimes it's too straight, or this is not gonna work, and you really make sure that this hand is on center of us. For the hand, we are not doing like this grip or like this grip. It's
not like a handshake.
It's gonna be a two finger right here, and so that could stabilize the wrist.
For the women, it's important to have some sense of strength in this arm, because if you kind of just let it go, the man has nothing to push against, and then how are you gonna go around? Oh!
The don't kill, yeah.
Yeah, this one is fun.
Yes. So there's a fun one that we are gonna show you. It's from a don't kill, and we are performing Don Quixote in the Hobby Center, so check the link below and you can get some tickets.
This promenade actually uses both hands, and it can look a little tricky because there are four arms moving all around, but we're going to show you the way to do it.
You really need to make sure that your hand is in front of her body all the time, otherwise she doesn't feel comfortable at all. We have another promenade that is very challenging and it's fun. And so this promenade, I see it 6 years ago. I have never seen it in China. And so you are doing a promenade with her leg, and you just manipulate the turn and then she stay there and she looks like she's floating in the air.
It's very cool.
Yeah, and especially if she's wearing romantic tutu, the tutu will cover the guys and it looks like
She's
magic.
doing it by herself.
Yeah.
The only way the promenade is working is from the guy's grip on the leg. Your most important thing to think about is keeping that leg straight, pulled up, and easy for the guy to manipulate. Another thing to think about for the women is to keep turning out your bottom heel. Since the guy is turning your leg, it's easy to kind of let him move it, and then your bottom heel will turn in. And number one, that doesn't look good, but it actually makes it harder as well.
That's all the promenade that we are talking about today. It has a lot of information, but practice, chill, and rest well, eat well. You're gonna be great. If you like this video, please give thumbs up and subscribe and comment below if you have any question. I will see you next time.